Good evening. Brenda is off tonight. U.S. Senator Tommy Tuberville is reintroducing the Farm Act to members of Congress.
The bill is designed to ensure that food security nationwide exists. Senator Tuberville says it's in direct response to a rise in farmland owned by foreign groups, specifically China. ABC 3340's Kyra Purvis has been looking into this. Kyra, how big has this increase been and what kind of effect could it have on our food supply?
Well, Stephen, back in 2000, China owned 50,000 acres of agricultural properties across the United States. That number has now risen to 300,000 acres. Now, Senator Tuberville and other farmers I spoke with today say this bill can help slow that growth down, also add an extra level of protection for our country's food supply.
Just increase the level of scrutiny as these acquisitions and purchases are made, to ensure that it's not going to jeopardize the viability of the American food supply.
The Farm Act stands for Foreign Advisory Risk Management. Senator Tommy Tuberville labeling the risk as too many foreign entities having control over large food supply chains within the country.
Over the past few years, we've seen an alarming increase in foreign purchases of farmland and food companies, particularly by China. These foreign investments are now reaching every piece of the very large puzzle that makes up our agriculture industry.
Mitt Walker says foreign investments will continue to come into the country, but it's time regulations are added for protection.
China has a huge population. They want to ensure that they have enough food to sustain their population. They don't have potentially enough land to do that within the boundaries of their country, so they're looking to bring other parts of the world into that mix.
To combat this, the bill would add the Secretary of Agriculture to the governing body that oversees foreign investment. All investments would then have to receive approval from both entities instead of one.
Traditionally, the members of that committee have been Secretary of Treasury, some of the other financial related cabinet chairs, but the Secretary of Agriculture has never been added to that. So we think that's an important first step. It's just to make agriculture and, again, the American food supply, to make sure they have a seat at the table when these types of transactions are being examined.
And I did look into foreign ownership across the state. Here in Alabama, right now, ALFA is reporting 0 properties that fall into that category, but the concern is that might change. Live in Shelby County, Kyra Purvis, ABC 3340 News.